article number 33 from the book Zukhruf al Qawl, Beautified, Decorated but Poisonous Speech by Shaykh Fahd al-Ajlan and Abdullah al-Ujairi. Article number 33 is titled Deen laysa hashan hatta yukhaf alayhi. The Deen isn't so fragile and brittle that one needs to worry about it. So they say that you people, you are too worried about the Deen, you are too worried about the religion of Allah. Don't worry, relax, it isn't so fragile. Read and listen to whatever you want, use your mind and you be the judge. We respond and we say that definitely yes, you are right, that Allah will protect His Deen and Allah will preserve His Deen. But our concern is over the Deen of Yusuf, Muhammad, Fatima and Ilyas. Whether they will stray from that Deen, whether they will stray from that Islam. That is our concern. Our concern is about whether this Muslim stays upon the Sirat Mustaqim, which he asks Allah for every single day. That's our concern. Our fear and concern is over the Deen of the person and not over the Deen itself. We understand that Allah is the protector. This is His Deen. He will protect it. But we are worried about Ahmed, Sumayya and Fatima, whether they will hold on to their Deen. That is our concern. And subhanallah, our Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one of his most common du'as was what? Him asking Allah for thabat, that he would be firm upon the Deen. Ya muqallib al-qulub, thabbit qalbi ala deenik. That, oh, the one who turns the hearts, make my heart firm upon the Deen. Salama narrates, this was the most common dua of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he would also make this dua where? In his sajda, when he was closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so, noting the above, it is not wise for a person who is not well read, person who is not well trained, for them to dive head first and to swallow up doubts and watch debates, etc., and get into debates, because these could affect this individual. The ordinary Muslim starts reading books by atheists and watching their arguments and watching their content, etc. This could easily affect this individual. Hearts are weak at the end of the day. And so that's where we find some of the statements of the Salaf coming to play, that they would avoid people who like to debate. They would avoid people who are full of doubts, etc. Ayub as-Sakhtiyani, we find that somebody came to him and the guy says, can I have a word with you? And this person was known to dabble in those type of matters. He said, no, not even half a word will I give you. Hassan al-Basri, somebody comes to him and he wants to debate about the Deen. And so Hassan al-Basri says, I have my Deen. If you lost yours, then you go look for it. But there's no need for us to debate and argue, etc., etc. Look at Ibrahim alayhi salam in the Noble Quran, Surah Ibrahim, verse number 35. He makes dua, وَجُنُبْنِي وَمَدِيَّ أَن نَعْبُدَ الْأَصْنَامِ. That he's concerned that, oh Allah, protect me, safeguard myself and my children from falling into the worship of the idols. Subhanallah, Ibrahim alayhi salam. Our Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam making dua in sajda that Allah keeps his heart firm upon the Deen. And then we say to an ordinary Muslim who is not fully equipped, dive head first into the oceans of doubts and isms and schisms and ideologies, and maybe you will come out stronger, and maybe you might drown. Allahu musta'an. We find Yusuf alayhi salam in verse number 101 from Surah Yusuf, Tawaffani Muslima wa alhiqni bis salihin, making dua to Allah for Allah to cause him to die as a Muslim. Jayid? He didn't have any guarantee, etc. Jayid? He's making dua to Allah, he's concerned about this matter. And so they were concerned, they were asking Allah to keep them firm upon the Deen. They were not saying dive head first into the ocean of ideas and doubts and ideologies, and then you try to come out stronger. As some might say, that you know what, if you do so, then this is true faith. Otherwise, you don't have true faith. If you go through the ocean of doubts and then you come out of it as a believer, now you have true faith. We say, no, no, no. You don't need to do all of that to have true faith. We say that Iman is not just theoretically knowing many proofs, Jayid. Remember, Iman is not just knowing many proofs about something or being able to refute others. We say that, yes, this is a means to increasing your Iman. The one who knows many proofs and is able to refute, this is good, mashallah. And hopefully this will increase your Iman. It's a means, inshallah. But it's not the only way. Your ibadah, your dhikr, your life, your tarbiyah, your pondering over the noble Quran, your tests in life, etc. They also play a big part with regards to your faith, Jayid. How many a times we find an ordinary Muslim having stronger faith than the one who knows 100 proofs about the existence of Allah. Right? Many a times, subhanallah. And also, people are busy today. An individual, he reads and he watches some videos with regards to doubts and this ism and that schism, etc. But he doesn't have the time. He is not willing to put in the work to study the refutation, to go through the effort of understanding and refuting it, right? And so then this doubt lingers within him, Allah musta'an. And so at the end we say, we are not concerned about Islam. Islam is strong, Islam is not fragile. But we are concerned about Yusuf, Ahmed and Fatima, whether they are equipped enough and whether they even need to dive headfirst into the ocean of doubts and ideologies. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.